Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to a Bella Blue live stream for members only. Shelly here. Long time no see. I am testing this morning, and so I do so much appreciate you guys' patience and feedback as I go along um, because I'm using my tablet and you guys are here for me to see what kind of bugs I might have or what's going to happen as I switch around. But if you're here, go ahead and let's see, show the chat. There's Sheila. There we go. I can see the chat on the window now. It looks like it's a little bit over too far. Let's move that just a little bit. Okay, this is all new for me. Hello, hello. Who else is here? Hey, Sheila. Okay, I got it pulled up on my phone too, just in case. So, can you hear me? Can you see me okay? Let's start with video quality. How's the audio and the video quality? I do not have my usual microphone. I'm just using the microphone on my tablet right now, so it doesn't sound as good. I know, I know that. I've got my earpieces in here for sounds, although I don't hear anything right now. I thought sound is good. Okay, great. Great, great, great. It says there's two people here. So who else is lurking? Who's here? Come on, come out of the shadows. Don't be shy. um, so I'm so nervous right now. I haven't streamed in a while and I'm using equipment that I'm totally unfamiliar with and uncomfortable with. So I am nervous right now, but I am excited to see you guys. Hopefully there will be a few more. Okay, Shelly Ryder. Yes, Shelly just sent a message. And let me see if I can do this from here. I'm going to copy this and send it again to. Did my screen go black just now? I'm curious because it's black to me, but I don't know if it's black to you. So let me know. Where's Messenger? Okay. And let's see. Shelly. Okay. All right. So I have sent. Okay, here we go. I'm back. I have sent the link to Shelly through Facebook Messenger. I think. So let me know. Did my screen go black just then? Or is that just because, was that just me? It didn't go black. Okay, so you can still see me. Awesome. Awesome. So Sheila, you know what? This is definitely a session for questions. I would love for more of my members to get on and let this be a stream for questions about whatever you've had on your mind. I can pull up the Heyday game. I can share my screen and pull up the Heyday game if you guys would like. I actually was just going to let it be up to you. If you want me to stay out here and we just chat, I could walk around. I could show you my place. I can walk around. But yeah, yes. So how much longer before you stream regularly? I don't know exactly. My daughter has picked up my computer and she says she's going to mail it on Monday. So I will just have to update you as I hear from her. Um, sometimes life happens or things go wrong or whatever. So I have no idea how much it's going to cost or if the country has fees. I don't know at all. I don't know it all yet. So, but I don't know how long it'll be. I'm going to assume a week or two in the mail, just based on old times when I mailed things overseas. But, I could be wrong, But to answer your question, Sheila, I don't know. I don't really know. This type of streaming, as you know, is not my style. I like having my computer and all of its perks and everything going. This feels very strange to me. So I do feel like I need to have a certain quality present when I get back to streaming heyday. But, you know, I think that I'm going to be doing some members only streams anyway. I'm going to include it in part as part of level 2 tier membership, and they'll be more personal. You know, they'll definitely be more personal. And Shelly's here. Hi, Shelly. How are you? You made it. Oh my gosh, you're having so many problems this morning with get with your devices. I'm so sorry to hear that. My first question was about your phone. Um, with your phone plan, is there any way that you might have insurance for your phone, or is it time for a free upgrade? Or, you know, sometimes you just upgrade your phone and you pay the price for it, you know. Do you have those options, Shelley? 5 people. Oh, 4 people. 4 people are here. Who's here? Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cindy. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is the view from my. I'm going to take y'all around. I'm going to wait a few more minutes to see if any more people come on. And I'm going to take y'all on a tour. I'm going to show you where I'm staying, my place. And thank you, Cindy. You look great too. I really enjoyed your stream with Daisy this morning. Sheila said it's time for a new phone. Okay. I know, like every couple of years, I think you can, depending on your carrier, you can get a free upgrade. Is that possible? Cindy, yes, I was telling them earlier that it is the video quality and audio is not up to my standards that I'm used to. I'm very, very particular about that. And this is all coming from a tablet. That's it. Prism and a tablet. But at least I get to see you guys. I get to be with you guys. I get to talk to you guys because I've missed you so much. And I was saying earlier, if you guys want to just chat for an hour, we can do that. I can take you on a tour of where I'm staying. If you want to talk heyday, I can share my screen. I can pull that up too. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. This is your stream. We'll do whatever you want to do. We can do whatever. We can go with the flow. So I see we have, it looks like somebody jumps in and jumps out. So it's going back and forth between 4 and 5. I'm not really sure. But everyone, say hello. Yeah, it's so good to see you. Okay, this is cool. Cindy, streamer, fellow streamer. It's showing here on my screen that I have 30 frames per second and 4,000 kilobytes per second going. I know that 6,000 kilobytes per second is what's recommended for a high quality stream. So, as compared to my previous streams, how clear is the picture? That's curious to know. Shelly says you don't know. I don't know how to do that, Cindy. I haven't played with this enough. I have no idea how to do that. If you want to walk me through it on Prism, I tried to pull up a, like a tutorial once or twice, and I just didn't find a good one. The lighting is the biggest difference. Better or worse? I'm outside on my porch right now. So it's clear. Yep, 4,000 kilobytes per second. That's a little low. So I'm assuming that's what I will have on my computer as well. 30 frames per second. I'm disappointed with that too. I'd rather have 60. But that's why we're here today. We're streaming, testing this all out just to see how steady the signal is going to be in my new place. There, I will show you. There's a router right here. I asked her by message like 3 times before I got here to make sure I really got the message across. Please, please put me in a room closest to a router that you possibly can. And it's right there. So I'm happy about that because I'm outside. Yeah. It has been raining here since I got here, y'all. It's still raining. And the owner here told me, I said, "Hey, yeah, monsoon season starts in September, right?" And she's like, "Oh, it's been changing, and lately it's been starting in July." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I don't know. I was walking yesterday after I got here. I was walking around the immediate area, trying to see what is available to me within a few minutes walk. Anyway, and I came across this tour place, and it had all these signs, and it was talking about all these fabulous places to go, these tours, and whitewater rafting, ATV rides, waterfall hikes, a safari. I didn't know there was a safari like with animals, like y'all have in Australia, but probably not like that exactly. But it's a safari. So I was excited about that. And so I saw all these things, and I'm like, woohoo, I got a lot of adventures to go to over here. Lots and lots and lots. And then I'm like, but it's raining so much right now. Is this starting early? No. Hey, Kel, is that you? Miss Kel's Hills? Cat lovers? I bet that's Kel. Is anybody else here? 4 out of 5 people have spoken. Somebody has been quiet. Somebody in the memberhood has been quiet. Don't be afraid. Say hello. Hey, monkeys. I've already had encounters with monkeys. Twice. Cindy, I went to the Uluwatu temple, and you guys will see it. I haven't made the video yet. And when I was, let's see, yeah, I was there in the same place. Okay, so at the Uluwatu temple, the monkeys are there, y'all. They're like jumping off the roofs at people, and you have to like hide your cell phones, and you have to put your sunglasses away, right? And because they will steal them, they are not afraid to steal them. So when you're in the temple and you're walking along, you got to hide that stuff. And my tour guide, I had a tour guide to help me this time, and he just kept saying, "Give me your phone, give me your phone," like he didn't want the monkeys to take it. And so I was like, "But I have to do some video footage. I gotta film some of this. I gotta use my phone, right?" So what I ended up doing is after I would use my phone to hide, I would hide it from the monkeys. I would put it up against my chest like this, and I would put my hands over it to hide it. And I'm like, ask my tour guide, are they still gonna know? Like, do the monkeys know that you're hiding something when you've got your hands like this? Are they still gonna come rip my cell phone out of my hands? There's Kel. Okay, so cat lovers is not Kel. Who is cat lovers? Hello, hello. Cindy, I don't carry a purse anymore. I didn't even bring my purse over here. I carry a bag. I'll show y'all what I carry. We're going to go on a walking tour here in a second. Okay. Okay, so I use a cargo bag, y'all. This is what I use to. I've gone minimalist, by the way. I gave away about 80 or probably not 80 or 90% of my clothes and stuff. Just threw stuff out that I had to go minimalist, right? Because I only had 2 suitcases I could bring. But anyway, this is my new purse. It's a very old Kabu bag that I bought for my daughter when she was in like middle school. But it's still in great shape. I mean, absolutely great shape. There's nothing wrong with it. So as you know, with these, when you could put them on across your body like this, and that makes it really hard for monkeys or anybody to, rip it off of you. So this is what I've been using right here. Yep. But they will. So while I was there was a lot of people, right? And we were walking through over to the area where we were going to watch the fire dance ceremony. And there was a group of people sitting in like a little, it's kind of hard to explain, like a little square area of concrete that was up off the ground. They were all sitting there. And a monkey came, jumped up behind this lady right in the middle of all of them. They all jumped up really fast. And then the monkey grabbed her water bottle and took it and started biting into the bottom of it and drinking the water. Oh, Cal, that was you. Okay. Okay. That's your other YouTube account. It is members only, Cal, except for Cindy. I invited Cindy. Yes, I did. I sent her a link. I also sent one to the live stream moderators, so I don't know if we might see Nada pop on. I think Gaz is asleep at this time, you know? So he wouldn't be here. Who else? Let's see, Nada? Who are my moderators? Nada, Kel, Gaz, Shelly. That's it, right? Thank you, Cindy. You know, I was wondering, maybe not through Prism, but gosh, is it Discord that you can do these video collaborator things, and we could all get on and do like voice, like we could voice talk to each other. I think that would be fun too, as part of like a members only stream. Do some voice. So, okay, well, we've already been going almost 20 minutes. Y'all ready for a tour? Y'all want to take a walk? Do y'all want me to pull up Heyday? Y'all let me know. I'll put my bag away. Okay, so I tried to clean it up, y'all. My room is still a little bit messy because I just got here yesterday, and honestly, I emptied my bags, but I haven't put everything in its proper place yet. But I tried to clean up a little bit for y'all. I promise I did. Let me grab my water out here. So here's the view. When I step outside of my room, here's my view. So, can y'all hear the rain? Yeah. This place, so when I got here, I was still on the main street, right? And my driver and I were trying to figure it out. Well, we saw the sign and we figured it out. It didn't take long. But this place was like, you walk down an alley, 200 meters down an alley. So it's really quiet here. Oh my gosh. I mean, so quiet. And the place I just came from, well, not so quiet. Not from the street noise or anything, but they had construction going on, like in the level above me, almost every day, doing construction noise. And then they would be doing stuff around the property, like digging and pressure washing, and it was a noisy place, it seemed like. But here so far, it has been so quiet. Yeah, it has been so quiet. So I'm on the second floor this time. And I met my neighbor here. His name is David. He's from Canada. And so anyway, I warned him. I'm like, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be a little bit noisy. I'm so sorry. But he seems to be okay with it. Thank goodness. Because I think this might be, if this works out, y'all think so? Maybe this could be one of my stream times. Bye, Cindy. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is the second floor view. Here. You can see down there's the gate. There's the entryway. And, ooh, it's wet up here. I'm barefoot. I'm going to slip. I better get my feet dry. I need to put on some shoes. I don't wear many shoes around here. So y'all wonder about laundry? I don't know if y'all were wondering about all these racks. Yeah, a lot of people wash their stuff in their sink and then hang dry it. So that's what I've been doing, except I like my big stuff, y'all, like my dresses and towels and stuff. Let me dry my feet. This is my room. It's kind of dark. I've got all the lights on, but so this is my room. When you walk in, there's my bed. I got a big old king size bed. The mattress is kind of hard, like a sponge mattress, it's like a sponge. It's not like that kind with coils and stuff that we have. So, the time, Miss Kel, is, what is it, 8? Almost 9 in the morning? Almost 9 in the morning? Kel says, doesn't Wrigley usually stream at this time? His are, Fridays in the middle of the night for the U.S. So, it would be several more hours from now, from what I remember. It's always been Fridays in the middle of the night for me. And then Monday evenings, Eastern time. So, hey, this is I'm excited about. I got my own little carafe to heat water and make coffee. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, this is budget living. Okay. This is budget living. I don't have the money to live luxuriously, but I am here. And I've got this big place. Yeah, got this. This is the little bathroom nook area, but y'all can see there's no mirror, and there's no plug. So I'm going to have to go over here to use this mirror and this plug if I want to use a hairdryer. And the lighting is so bad to do makeup, so I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. Get a makeup mirror? Yes, Sheila, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, about 4 hours from now. So it shouldn't be infringing on his time. You guys know I wouldn't do that. This is huge. This is my whole shower here. It's like a whole room. The toilet is here, and then the whole rest of the room is a shower. So you walk in and you just take a shower. And there's the door. There's no such thing as shower curtains, and it's not all separated out over here like we do. Hold on 1 second. I need to blow my nose. Okay. Ah. Oops. Sorry. That shower is like a small bedroom. Like a really small bedroom. Like you could probably fit a single size bed in there. Yeah. So I woke up at what time did I wake up? I woke up at 5 this morning. My sleep hours are all off, y'all. But I think I woke up around 5, and then I was like, I'm gonna do a test stream today, yay! Because I've been on the Wi-Fi, since yesterday, and it seemed pretty stable. And I was like, it's seeming pretty stable. Let's do a test run. And I was like, yeah, I can watch Cindy, and then I can do a stream. So, are we so far so good? Has anybody experienced any buffering? Any buffering? Any issues with that? Because we're about to go on a tour. We're going for a walk. Okay, so let me see how I can change the camera. Ooh. I did it, y'all. I changed the camera. Yes, I know. I'm not used to doing it this way. So this is walking out of my room, okay? My table was over here by the window, but I moved my table over there. This is my drink. No buffering. That is awesome. That is awesome, y'all. Maybe this is going to be good. Maybe this is going to work. Because look, the router is right there, right outside my door. Y'all see that box, that white box? Okay, so I have a temple right here outside my door. And yes, this is correct. You are not allowed to enter a temple for prayer and meditation during that time of the month. So let's see if we can get this open. Oh, it slides. Okay. Here is the little temple. It's a little temple right here. So what I can do is, I thought about it this morning, y'all. There's a little place right down the road, literally right down the road, that they make pillows and stuff. And I need one more pillow for a lot of reasons. Like when I'm sitting propped up in my bed, playing games or working or something like that, I need another pillow to put right behind my neck, my head, to support it. I also need another pillow because I want to use it on the little stool I have in there to sit on for streaming. 2-hour stream. My bum might not like that too much. And then the third reason is this. So when it's dry, of course, when you want to meditate, if you want to get your spine into the proper position, you're supposed to sit on a pillow to align it, like you sit on the edge of it. So, the owner already knows who I am and what I do. She knows. So, no, I probably will not film actual meditation myself or anyone else, because that would be an invasion of privacy, so to speak. But yeah, that's where it is. Hi, Jason. Hey, Jason, how are you? It looks like some members jumped on and jumped off. Am I boring, y'all? Do y'all still want me to do this tour? I know this isn't heyday. It's not really heyday, is it? Hi, Jason. We're going on a walking tour. Here we go. So we're going downstairs now. I don't mind second floor. If I had to go to a third or a fourth floor, I probably wouldn't like it, y'all. It's too many stairs for me. The second floor is not bad. Yeah, so there's really no such thing as carpet here. None of their rooms have carpet because they get dirty. So Sheila, I'm going to show you what we have here. We have a community kitchen, okay? There is no kitchen in my room, but there's this kitchen. And then this huge, got a refrigerator. This is it's like the same, almost the same height as normal refrigerators, but maybe a little bit skinnier, almost the same size. Just started buffering. Okay. Are we back? I know it's because I went in the kitchen. I bet you anything that is the reason. Because when I go into the bathroom, yep, when I go into the bathroom, it starts buffering. It's like the walls are, the walls, bathroom wall, the kitchen wall, it's like stops the signal. Yeah, okay, right. So y'all got to see the kitchen for a second, right? I'll just have to put that in a video or something. We're almost done. So this is the first floor. This is the little courtyard. And that's where you come in. Let me see. The rain's not too bad right now, so I'll just show y'all the very long alleyway you have to walk down to get to this place. So we're pretty much at the end. You see that? And this is the alleyway. It is so long you can't even see the street. But there is some construction going on up here. But I don't hear anything. There is construction going on in this country everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And I've been told by a couple of locals it's because, everybody's trying to make money and the government's not regulating any of it. You don't have to get you are supposed to get permits, but you don't. But not everybody does. So Sheila asked, do you share food or buy your own groceries and put your name on it? So my last place, I had my own little refrigerator in my room, but I don't this time. So I did put some food in the refrigerator. I put my name on it. You really don't need to worry too much about that kind of thing. My driver and I yesterday were just talking about how little crime there is here and how different it is compared to the U.S., where I'm from. And so I'm not really worried about that. So, yeah, I'll be putting my food. Well, I put my refrigerated food in the refrigerator, right? But I'm keeping all my dry food in my room. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And I brought a couple of shopping bags with me, so the grocery stores and stuff they don't use plastic bags. They don't give you plastic bags for your stuff. You have to bring your own bags. Daisy Cakes! You're here, Daisy. Wait, where is she? In the chat. Can't see her. Are you here, Daisy? Daisy Cakes. Should I stay out here? Here's my view, Daisy, from my room. Here's my view. Y'all want me to pull up payday? Because I got what? How much time we got left? Hold on 1 second. Okay, Daisy, I got my phone now. I see your chat on my phone. There you are. Try not to be too loud. It's still early here, y'all. It's only 9 a.m. So we're just kind of doing questions, right? In a tour, I guess you could say. Questions in a tour on this stream. It's already been, we've already been going for half an hour. And just took a tour of the place I'm staying at. Kind of showing y'all the differences between my life in the U.S. and my life here, and living in an Airbnb budget style. You know, I'm sure the luxury ones might have their own kitchens, but the ones I can afford have communal kitchens, and so we all share the cookware and stuff like that. So, Kel says, "Can you have something like a fryer or toaster oven?" Well, she put the coffee thing, the electric coffee pot, in my room for me without my asking. That was really nice. So I could ask her, hey, can I have a toaster or something if I wanted to? Or I could buy a toaster oven and put it in the kitchen area, maybe. But what I'm adjusting to is learning how to cook everything, on a stovetop and a pan. I haven't cooked a whole lot, but I have cooked some. Daisy, yes, you can rewatch if you want to. It's definitely different. It's not like what is it like in Australia, Daisy? Are y'all are your showers like an open area, kind of like just not like separated off like we do in the U.S., but just kind of like an open area that has the toilet in there and everything, and it's just one big open area, no shower curtains or anything? What are your bathrooms like, especially when you travel? Yeah, when you're traveling. I wish I could show you what phone does, but can't, so you can see. You know what? You can too. If you're able to screen record, you can send it to me, or you could use another device and record it. You have shower glass or shower curtains. Okay, so it's like divided off into a tub. Yeah. Let me just show Daisy real quick, y'all. It's not that big a deal. Let's just go look real quick. Won't take but a sec. Won't take but a sec. Okay. This is my shower. I get the feeling this place is a little bit old, as you can see, but it's huge. Like you just walk in and you go to the bathroom and then you just shower right here. The good thing about it is it's got good light. So there is a light bulb, but I don't need it. So yeah, one more towel rack and that would be good. Okay, Shelly Billy. Do y'all wanna keep doing questions, or you know me, I'm always worried about y'all getting bored or what you want to do. I always forget to get my phone again. Give me my phone. So let's talk fashion for a second. What I've noticed here, I do see a lot of tourists. That's true. And I guess I'm mostly talking about tourists, to be honest. Um, but what I've noticed about the fashion is I'd say at least half the women, the young women, which I mostly see young women tourists, mostly um, younger people, men and women, but the women are usually wearing spandex. Like they're wearing, like you would go to, it used to be you would go to the gym and wear the top and the bottom, just spandex, athletic wear. So that's everywhere here. Everybody's wearing that. And I'm too old and saggy to wear that. So I went and bought some clothes at Old Navy before I left because I was on a budget. And now I'm just like, I am so out of style. Like these t shirt dresses and stuff, you don't see those. So now I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to slowly build up my closet to reflect more of the style that's going on right now. And I guess you could say like the locals or people more closer to my age are wearing um, nice blouses, shorts, um, long flowy dresses, that kind of thing. So that the in the United States, the whole torn jean things was still going on when I left, but nobody here wears that. You know, yeah, the locals they wear like blouses and or long skirts. They don't wear short shorts. In fact, yeah, if they do wear shorts, they go pretty far down, like close to their knee. Conservative, Kel. The locals here are the ladies are more conservative. Did y'all hear that? I just heard some monkeys or something, y'all. I swear. Okay, Shelly, we'll get together after this, see if we can figure out something. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to change my fashion. Totally change it. I need to get some breakfast. I got oatmeal. I bought some oatmeal and was using that hot water and putting brown sugar in it to, um, and that's how I would eat it. I'm getting used to eating stuff like that with a lot less sugar. Yeah. Usually I'll have oatmeal or coffee for eggs. Hi, how are you? Yeah. No Old Navy. Um, I haven't. It's not like there's not like shopping malls all over the place here. Like there's as far as clothes go, there's not. I don't see a whole lot of clothing places. I mean, like yes, I do. I take that back. They're like local shops. Like you might see at a beach town. When you're walking and you see all the different little shops. There's lots of shops actually, especially on the main streets, and they are building more and more and more of these shops, and more and more of accommodations, you know, hotels and Airbnbs and stuff like that. So, no. And I was gonna order something on Amazon, y'all, and have it mailed here, and then I saw, man, it was like two shampoo bars or something, and the shipping cost went from like I think it was like $12 or something to like $60 for shipping. when I put it in as Indonesia. So I don't think I'm going to be ordering too many Amazon things. I ordered just a few things here recently, and I'm like begging JC and Elizabeth to please put that in a box with my computer for me, you know, so I wouldn't have to pay this crazy, crazy shipping cost. Yeah. So you can get stuff from Amazon here, but it's limited. It did say it was a limited store, and yeah, the shipping cost is insane, insane. So that just means you're gonna go back to the local way, right? I'm just gonna go back to buying in shops locally, like we used to do. I'm learning to live without some things, y'all. You know, I'm learning to live without um, TV. I don't have a TV, so that luxury is gone. And what I've been doing is trying to watch a little bit of like YouTube stuff on my tablet at night when I want to just lay there and get sleepy. Bye, Daisy. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming by. I don't know, Kel. am I'm afraid to pay for Prime, and then there won't be any difference. I have to research that. But I don't really order. I just don't see really if I want to do that, if it's worth it, you know? So, but yeah, so far I'm learning to live without TV and learning to live without having a refrigerator that's and a microwave. You know, there's no microwaves where I've lived so far. No microwaves, so that a lot of times I just been eating my food cold, like my leftover pizza or something I cooked, or just eat it cold. And instead of trying, there's no ovens either, so it's just what you saw, just a little stovetop thing on the counter with two gas eyes, and that's it. That's the only way I'd be able to warm up anything, you know. So no TV, no refrigerator, no oven, no microwave. Yes, I know, Shelly. I know. It's something to get used to, you know. So it looks like as long as I stay close to the router, signal's good. Looks like I might be able to stream. This has been going pretty good. Not y'all think? You think we're good to go when I get the computer? So I think I just got a couple of mosquito bites. I'm gonna have to go back inside soon. Mosquito bites are the things that one of the things you I was told to worry about the most is mosquito bites that like bother you the most. Although I did have a slug in my bowl this morning that I left in my sink because I ate something last night. Let's see if it's still here. It's still here, y'all. Look, you see the slug? I put it out here and turned it upside down to try to get it to go away. It's still in there. But that was over in my sink area in my room. I don't know where it came from. Just there. You know, because the bowl had a little water in it. Yeah. So what y'all been doing? How you been? What y'all been doing? You know, I've been trying to keep up with things, but I've been a little busier than normal. So I think we're going to end this soon because we're down to three. Oh, four. Seems to pop in and out, but probably going to end this pretty soon. And I think I'm going to go get some breakfast. Go make some breakfast, actually. Probably just going to eat oatmeal or brown sugar. Wishing for cooler weather. It's like in the 90s, right? Like all over the United States, it's like in the 90s. It's July, you know? What are you going to do, right? Here it's 73 degrees. I love that thing on Cindy's stream, y'all. That weather thing. I've never seen anybody do something like that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. Um, but yeah, it stays in the 70s, 80s here. Like I guess because we're so close to the equator, the weather stays like this all the time. It's like in the 70s and 80s. And it doesn't get cold. It doesn't get super hot. Sheila said, okay, Shelly, 80s right now, but get back in the 90s and 100s. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sheila, I know. I'd have to pay for that. Y'all, I'm not quite there, and I hope I never have to be there. I'm not quite down to hostel travel living, hostel travel living where you are really living in communal situations, sharing a bedroom and everything because it's the cheapest way to go. Um, I'm hoping that I will be able to get some sort of part time job. I've been looking to supplement my income since I don't make enough on YouTube to pay for my monthly expenses. So I have got to get that figured out soon, pretty quickly. Um, gonna try to find some work on the computer I can do part time. Um, it is crazy, 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 crazy how different the cost of living is and salaries here are compared to the United States, y'all. Um, somebody here will make in a whole month, they'll make about $600 per month. Um, and yes, the cost of living prices are definitely lower, much lower, much lower. Like I'm paying in the 300 somethings right now per month, and over in the United States, there's nowhere I could live and have my own. There's nowhere. There's nowhere I could live for that kind of money in the United States. The only way I could do that would be if I were a roommate, which is kind of what I am now, but got the privacy of a private room. But yeah, sharing a kitchen and stuff like that, but I don't have to share a bathroom. Um, I might, yeah, could be somebody's roommate on that money. Um, but then you're stuck living in the same house with or apartment with them all the time, you know. And I'm just getting too old for that, y'all. So that's one of the many reasons I came here, so that my what little money I have will stretch farther while I figure out my future. So Sheila's asking, can I use my nursing? Um, I probably could. However, first of all, which I plan on doing anyway, I need to learn the language. And I know that if I was going to be a nurse in healthcare, and they've got clinics all over the place, hospitals, yes, too, but they got like these medical clinics all over the place. Well, naturally, I would have to be able to speak language before I could take care of people coming in. So, um, the problem with that is it's very physical work, and I guess this chest pain thing I have that's a mystery that all these doctors couldn't figure out. It's just not going away. It's never going to go away. And that was the reason that I ended up on the couch in the first place and started doing this, is because the doctors kept saying, couch rest, couch rest, couch rest, because activity brings the pain. So going back into nursing would mean that I will have that chest pain. I will be living with it constantly. So imagine you go to work every day and you're having to work in pain all day long. Could you handle that? How long could you handle that? I couldn't handle it anymore. It was like that for like a year, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And I don't know why it suddenly got worse, because it's been going on and off for years. So, but that was the long answer, Sheila. Yeah, I probably could. It would take it takes some time learning the language, getting certified. There's probably some sort of nursing certification test I would have to take here. So, uh, what I've been looking for is online work, something actually in social media. Yeah, um, content creation, which is very difficult for me to break into because I don't have any official experience, right? And I've been applying for jobs based in Indonesia, and I would have to work full time for like $600 a month. I don't know. That's a hard difference to accept. But from the United States, if there was any way I could get a job in the United States working online, something in content creation, AI is going to take over the world and take all the jobs. So I should try to get something in AI. Like they have these chat GPT, like teaching it language and stuff like that, proofreading the language, things like that. And so, yeah, if I'm lucky, I'm just going to have to keep trying until somebody gives me a chance, you know, until somebody will give me a chance. I'm hoping after I've been here a little bit longer and start meeting some local people, you just never know. Sheila says, I completely understand why I'm on disability due to my severe painful nerve condition. Couldn't work anymore due to severity. Yeah. hmm You know, the thing that sucks about it is because I couldn't find a doctor who could come up with a diagnosis. I can't apply for disability for this because you have to have a diagnosis first. Then you have to have a diagnosis that's approved on the disability list before you then can apply for disability through the government and hope that you get approved, which you don't, not everybody does. Um, but yeah, because the 5 doctors I saw and all the tests they did, and nobody could come up with what was the cause. I have no official diagnosis of this pain, which starts right here and it goes to my back. So when I'm sitting like this in front of a computer and I'm working, I'm okay. I don't usually have any pain if I'm still. But when I get up, like in nursing, and I'm moving around a lot and I'm doing stuff a lot, that's when it starts. It really sucks. Like when I first got here and I was walking down the street and I had the backpack on my back, and I'd start hurting, right? because I'm moving, and I got the weight on me, and it's pulling on me, and that causes the pain. So when I go on a trip like I did to Uluwatu, it's like I need to do the best I can, only to have that green bag I showed y'all um, to carry, since it's not as heavy to keep, so I can keep going. But I have limitations. I do. I have limitations on how much movement I can do for a long time. Yeah, sucks. Really sucks. So anything? So what else is going on, y'all? Shelly's got phone problems, and Kel, is your husband's still there, right? Doesn't he come home for like 2 weeks at a time? You guys working on the room? I am so happy about this Wi-Fi staying stable, because it was not stable in the last place. Still takes 2 years to get disability after everything you've completed for the application, and the judge took me 2.5 years to get. Yeah, it's crazy. It takes a long time. I think that they do that on purpose to discourage people from, just people give up, so people will give up. But yeah. So yeah, I've got to figure out my future. I don't have a long time, and it's kind of scary. I was thinking, oh, well, you're just gonna work your butt off, and you're gonna grow your YouTube channel, and you're gonna start TikTok, and you're gonna start the Bali stuff, and you're just gonna grind, and you're gonna get your monthly income up to enough to at least pay for your accommodations. I don't know if that's gonna happen. My views have been down lately, and I don't know if that's because of the hashtags I've been using, or the timing, or the content, or as soon as I get my computer, I'm going to start researching to find out why. I'm going to study my analytics and find out what have I been doing wrong, because I feel totally out. I am totally discombobulated, y'all, going from sitting at a desk in an office room, everything there, just go in there and start working every day, to now I'm like going from home to home, working on a tablet, totally different software, editing, everything's different. Everything I use is different. Even the same editing software, working from a tablet, works differently. So it's like I'm having to start all over again, y'all. Yes, your hubby's home. Yes. Are y'all working on that room, Kel? Are y'all working on that room? I'm going to go inside now. I think the owner just got here. She just rode up on her red scooter. Okay. I'm coming. Okay. So I have to wear. I've finally conditioned myself to wear house shoes in my room, because the dirt and stuff gets in here, and you get that grindy dust on your feet. So I'm training myself to use my house shoes. Thanks, Sheila. Yeah, well, sometimes I think I'm crazy too. Why did I do this? What are you doing? Yes, I have questioned my purpose since I've been here. I've questioned a lot. I have been in a deep depression. I've come back out. I've gone back into a depression. I've come back out. It's like it's going through a big change, y'all. And plus I got menopause. I think I'm, probably getting to the, I don't know if I'm in the middle of it or getting towards the end, but at my age, I probably should be getting towards the end of it. But you throw that on top of everything else, a divorce, a major life change. I mean, a lot of people probably have already said she is crazy for doing that. She is crazy for moving off to another country. What is she thinking? I can understand people thinking that. There's no telling what's been said about me in the AJ community since I've done this. I can only wonder. um, so yeah, I guess y'all could probably understand the emotional roller coaster I'm going through right now and trying to figure out what my purpose is at this point. you know, what's my purpose? Um, so anyway, who doesn't want to say hi? There's somebody on. Let's see, who's talking? Sheila, Kel, Shelly. There's one or two on that have not said anything. So we've got some quiet visitors. I think maybe it says we got 5 on right now. So you know, I know you do, Sheila. I know y'all do. I know you do. Y'all have been great. You're my heyday family. Kind of all I got right now, if you think about it. Because I'm starting over here. No family, no friends, and you know, starting over. So y'all are pretty much all I got right now. So no pressure, okay? But yes, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Oh well, Kel, she was like, down on the ground and pulled up, and I'm up here on the second floor. She probably didn't even know I was up here. She probably heard some talking, but she didn't know it was me. I don't know. But she asked yesterday after we got done with the check-in and everything. She asked me for my YouTube link and stuff like that. So, and she already knew about this before I ever got here. Long before I ever got here, I told her what I do, what I do and everything. And so she's aware, and she's been trying to help me and prepare me for it. So it's not like I'm violating anything. I mean, there's a ton of digital nomads over here, y'all. That's what these people do, like me. They come over here and they work online, and they have businesses or whatever they're doing to make money online, and they're choosing to live over here and do it, or vacation a long time, or live part of the year, or whatever you want to call it. And some of them are doing very well. Some of them are making good money. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Y'all have any ideas? Let me know. Because I know a Heyday's not going to make the kind of money I need. I'm not going anywhere, though. I will not go anywhere. Yes, Sheila. Yep. Yes. I know, right? Isn't it strange how I'm new to this. I didn't know about these online communities in the gaming world. Um, I didn't know about it until I met JC and I started playing Heyday. And then, well, he didn't really see anything about it either at first. We were just playing the game. And then, I don't know, we had somebody come into the hood and they started talking about content creators on YouTube. That's what it was. And I was like, oh, well, what's that? Because I wasn't really watching YouTube that much, really. Um, And so that's how I found y'all, you know, word of mouth from somebody that happened to be in our neighborhood one time. They're no longer with us, but they were somebody in England that kept mentioning Phoebe, or yeah, I think she mentioned Phoebe by name. I think she did. But she was getting Derby information on Sundays and was telling us, "Oh, well, the Derby's going to be this next week." You know, we were just like, "Oh, great, yay!" You know, for finding out what the Derby is the day before, early, and that was nice. And for several weeks there, I still didn't. I don't think I still went looking for anything. And then finally, I got really curious one day, and I'm trying to remember who was the first content creator I watched live. Um, how about y'all? Who was the first content creator you watched live? Do y'all remember? And like, how long have you been watching Heyday YouTube stuff? How long you been doing this in the community? Don't worry, Shelly. Don't worry about it. I understand. Scott, okay. Shelly Billy, you're my friend. Don't worry about that, okay? Scott was your first one? Oh my gosh, y'all. I remember when we found out about Scott. Um, when we found out about Farmville 3. How did we start playing Farmville 3? I want to say it was through the ads or something, maybe. Got curious one day and I tried it. And then JC tried it and we kind of liked it a lot at first, you know Kel, and that's how we met Kel. And then we discovered Scott, Farmville 3, and we were both like in shock the first time we watched his stream because it was so different from what everybody was doing in the Heyday world, right? So I saw that and I was like, wow. And I think I had already started my channel by then. Yeah, I had already started my channel by then. And I took a break. I took like a 2 month break. I was burnt out from all of the technology learning and struggles and things like that. I remember I took a break, and that's when we took a break from playing the game Heyday, and we started playing Farmville, and and then I saw Scott's streams, and I was like, wow, look at all of this, the aesthetics of it, the interaction, it seemed having these people on at the same time as his mods, and you could see them on camera, and it was just all so different and exciting. And I remember we got excited about it, and then he and I started slowly, we started talking a little bit, and then next thing you know, I was a guest on his stream for a little bit, for a few weeks or so, and so it got me back into it, y'all. Shelly said it was Ricky. Ricky was your first, okay. Kel's first was Scott, and Sheila's was Ricky, okay. You had just gotten out of hospital in October 2024, and Ricky's live popped up in my feed, okay. Yep. Kel followed, yeah, definitely. Kel followed JC and I into the Heyday world. Poor Kel, man, she's got so many games going on right now. Tell them what all you play, Kel. Okay, so I'm still trying to remember who my first live stream was. I think it was Ricky. I'm pretty sure. I can't be a positive, but I think it was Ricky. When you get into the creation part of it and your brain gets scrambled from all of that, it's like you forget who you first watched. I think it was Ricky. And then I think I watched Phoebe, if I remember right. And then I think came Gizmo Spike, and then he says I'm cute when she was doing it, and then oh gosh, then I learned about the people in other languages, like Sarah Murby, and Pili Tutorialis, the super creators. Then I, really started learning about all the super creators. So You found Ricky in 2023. Kel, Farmville 3 Heyday and Food Street. I thought there was something else in there you mentioned on a stream the other day. What were they talking about? Hmm. How's it going for you with the farm thing, the new farm challenge? Are y'all finding enough time to play it? That's the reason I didn't do it. Is I don't want another farm to manage. I can't handle it. I've got 3 farms already, and I basically use the 2 smaller farms just for dairy and some long growing crops, and I'm getting sick of doing that, to be honest. I wish I could just play one farm and be able to function with everything I need, right? Um, should I put my game on? I don't know. We're getting long here. I probably need to get it off. It's been an hour and a half. But yeah. So tell me, how's it going? Are you glad you started it? What are you learning about it? I know it's an experiment. That was the whole purpose of it, is to see how different things are now as compared to before. Since they made all the changes a few months ago. So y'all, my screen is y'all see me in my room and my background, and you see the chat. Oh, I just got a new TikTok follower. So I don't post a whole lot on Instagram. Well, I'm waiting on y'all to tell me about that. I don't post a whole lot on Instagram, and the reason for it, or on social media, not as much, not nearly as much. But the reason Instagram in particular is because I have not figured out how to like, if I want to share something on Instagram, right, from somewhere, when I pull it up, it'll like give me the list of my friends and like make me choose a friend instead of just putting it on my Instagram page. And I haven't figured that out yet. I think my daughter said you can, but I don't know. Before this, y'all, I was not on social media. I really was not on social media. So I had to like learn everything all over again. So anyway, I did post that little video of coming to Ubud yesterday on my Instagram. And this Instagram place called Hostel World. Hostel World. I was talking about hostels, right? So they commented and said they just loved my little clip there. And I checked them out and everything, and read the terms and conditions, which are legit. And so it's a legit place. So they're going to use my little clip. They said, sometimes they contact you like that and you give permission and then they never end up using it. So I don't know if it's really going to actually, but you can see the comment. So I was like, oh, cool. Maybe this is a new open door to something, right? So Kel has said, so how long is the challenge supposed to go, y'all? Like a certain number of weeks, a certain level? When does it end? Sheila says, I'm busy enough with my 2 farms. My baby farm's almost level 59. Started 3 months ago. You slowed down on living and just farming and makes cool. Okay. So Sheila, you're not doing the challenge, or you started the challenge and then you just didn't have time? Or I tried to do something similar. Not really a challenge, but I don't know if y'all remember several months ago, I tried to get people that come to my streams to start a new farm or an existing baby farm, and all of us go into a hood together and just kind of hang out and be real casual and all that kind of stuff. But it just didn't work out. There just wasn't enough interest and people weren't playing on it, and it just didn't work out. So that's all. Mine was just a hood venture, just getting people together to play in a hood. But We all have busy lives, and like you're saying, it's like you barely have time to play one or two farms, and then if you're playing another game, you know, you didn't do the challenge. Okay, okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. To be honest with you, I really, really, really have been resisting doing TikTok because of the politics behind it, who's running it, the purpose of it. There's a lot to know about it, what's really going on. But when I decided, since I was moving over here, and I knew it wasn't being banned over here, at least not as far as I know. I think TikTok has been banned in India. But I was like, okay, well, maybe this is what I need to do for the Bali stuff, for sure. Um, but I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if I really want to do this TikTok at all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Really? Level 100? Oh, gosh. I wonder how many people are going to still be doing the challenge that long. That's what? At least 6 months of playing? Wouldn't you say? How long did it take me to get to 200? See, I've been playing Heyday 2.5, 3.5. What I have left? Let's see, 2021. Yeah. So I started playing Heyday in 2021, like in July. So, wow, it's been 4 years. Yeah, so I think it took more than a year to get to 100. It was more like a year and a half, maybe. That's pretty ambitious. Yeah, your main farm and your baby farm. Yep, plus Jason's. Yeah. Well, good luck to y'all. I mean, I don't know what all y'all found is if it's easier. Oh gosh, that makes it even harder. Wow, Sheila, no help whatsoever from your main farm. Well, yeah. As if you're brand new to the heyday world and you don't know anything about baby farms. You just got your one farm. Yeah, I can see that. I've been streaming a while, y'all. I think I'm gonna stop. Y'all just been staring at my ugly face all this time, so it's probably getting kind of boring, I would think. No, I'm hungry too. I think I'm gonna make something to eat and try to figure out what kind of adventures I can come up with before the actual monsoon season does start. I've only got like maybe a month left. I don't know. Oh my gosh. He must be done with school. Because remember, he stopped streaming because he's been in school at university. So maybe he's on break or something. He and I don't talk. We don't really talk personally. It's been very, very, very little. But he did tell me he would come to Bali next summer as for the content creator reunion. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, good luck, y'all, on the whole challenge thing. Let us know how it goes. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna end. I'm gonna make some oatmeal or something. Yeah, he's back to streaming. He's come back. Yeah, there was a while there he quit for a while. Sam too from Heyday every day, and he's also at university. He quit streaming too. Syromer B, Kel, the German guy. Syromerb. B is in boy. Syromer B. You know, now that we have auto dubbing and on YouTube, y'all probably know this already, but ever since that's come out, you can subscribe to anybody now, no matter what their language is, and you can watch their videos and their past live streams, and you can understand it in your language. It's really opened up the world. So if you're interested in checking them out, Kel, yeah, Serum or B. So, but okay, well, it's good chatting with y'all. Good chatting with y'all. I wish I could see you. But good chatting with you. And this test to conclude, um, the Wi-Fi stability is good as long as I don't go into the bathroom or the kitchen. um, Stay here in my room, or I can be right outside. But it looks like we're good for Wi-Fi stability for a stream. We have tested it, and now all I've got to do is get a computer over here, and so I can do it the way I like to do it. Yes, Sheila. So you've seen it. Yep, you've seen it. That's good. Yeah, AI dubbing is here. It's here to stay. AI is here to stay. It's going to be taking over a lot. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to go. We've been going an hour and a half, and thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming and helping me figure this out. You know, the streaming quality and everything, and this really has helped me learn a lot for what's come. You know, what to do in the future. So, okay, let me get something to eat. In a little bit, Shelly. It's getting kind of late for you. Oh God, it is getting late. Tomorrow, it's getting too late for Shelly. Okay, I love y'all. Peace. Thanks for watching. Peace. See you soon. Bye. Now I gotta figure out how to stop it. Okay, here it is.